Day 6 on the Alaskan Highway. We are now leaving Hwy-Liard Hot Springs. We've been here 2 days, and we are headed to Watson Lake.
So
and that's where the sign forest is, right?
Right. So right over across the street from the Hwy-Liard Hot Springs is a lodge. We've got the camper hooked on the van and everything we got this morning. They have internet over here, so
For $5 a day.
For $5, so I think I might have mentioned that before, but we had to stop in here really quick and let our family know that we're still alive. So it's about 9 o'clock, I think, in the morning, something like that. We're getting started for the day. So we only got about a 2-hour drive today, so we're not too concerned. Here we go. We have no idea what we're going to run in today, but I'm sure it's going to be a good day.
So if you've been following our adventures so far, some of the waterfalls we've seen have not been that spectacular, but we saw a sign for Smith River Falls, and so we thought we would start back here. It was way back here on a gravel road, but wow, was it worth it, because this is a waterfall.
Where you look, there's a nice place to stop and pull over. So we are near Coal River, so just near here. We believe this is the Hwy-Liard River, but but the Coal River and the Ketchikan and the Hwy-Liard all kind of come together in this area right here. One of the things that caught our eye, I mean, the Alaskan Highway's right there, and we're driving down there, and one of the things that caught our eye was these big chunks of ice that are up on the shoreline here. So just thought, man, we got to pull in there and give you guys a look at this. So if you look out through there, those are not rocks. Those are huge chunks of ice. So you can see that they're probably 3-4 foot thick chunks of ice that floated down the river and got caught on the bank there. But all down through here, you can just see this. I know that the camera's not doing this justice, but the beauty is just amazing.
At mile marker 533, you come to Coal River Lodge and RV. They have gas, they have a cafe, gift shop. Anyway, Ed got a piece of apple gooseberry.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to try it out.
They're
famous for their pie.
Yeah,
here.
they are. And our friends that we met in the hot springs told me I need to try the ketchup potato chip, the Old Dutch. So I got a small bag. We're gonna see how this goes.
I'm not a fan of them. In my work travels,
You've had them?
I've spent a lot of time in Canada, and it's a Canadian delicacy, but I'm not that a big fan of them. So anyway,
well, I'm gonna give it a try.
This is a nice stop. We didn't need to stop for gas, but you never want to pass a gas station.
Never,
you always want to top off. So,
yes, please.
Yeah, it's a nice place to stop and get out and stretch your legs. We've had a great morning today, but we got to get back on the road again.
Oh, wow. That's really good. See what you think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, this is a must stop.
So somebody told us, make sure, somebody along the way told us, make sure you stop here.
Get pie.
Get a piece of pie. So
that's why we're sharing, because there's too many of these places.
Right. So there's, the pies, the cinnamon buns and stuff like that. We couldn't eat all that, but we'll share.
Oh, we could, but we're not going to.
We're not going to.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get back on the road. We're going to share this piece of pie over the next few miles.
But my snob coffee husband, it came with coffee, but it's Folgers. So
it came with, yeah. it kind of tasted like Folgers coffee, and I don't like it. So anyway,
he's used to all that good stuff from Costa Rica.
Herky's trying his best to beg for a piece of pie, but we're not going to give him that. So, hey, we're going to get back on the road. I just can't say enough good things about it. We're really having a good time.
The Alaskan Highway. Sorry, I was taking a picture.
We are at a pull off at the Hwy-Liard River. I have a hard time saying that. I keep wanting to say liar.
There's a monument up there. It'll have to show you. It's to the men who built the Alaskan Highway.
The surveyors.
The surveyors. And it was erected in 1997, so it'll have to show you. And there's like a picnic table and a campfire space. I don't know if you can, I guess maybe you can camp here.
I don't know. It's just a pull off on the highway. But you can see the bend of the river. I'm going to show you in a minute.
Yeah.
You can see the bend. And the way things are right now is we're in an area that is just now starting to turn green. So it's really a lot of light greens.
We're going to have spring all summer.
It's really cool. The other thing too is we just met another couple. They're traveling with their son. And well, we didn't just meet them.
We met him way back at Fort Nelson. We've
been just hopping along, so meeting and running into them at these scenic pull-offs. So that's one of the neat things about when you get on the Alaskan Highway. After a while, you start making some friends and you start meeting some people.
It's like Route 66. You travel together, kind of. Yeah.
So it's really nice to know there's other people here. If you have problems, you know, you can pass a note to somebody and they could carry the note to the end and get you some help. But man, we're doing really good. Just I wish I could stop at every scenic overlook, but you can't. So.
We never get anywhere.
Take a look. So in that last segment, I got to tell you that we stepped back just a little bit because Nancy's afraid of heights. And I wanted to show you actually where we're standing, a little behind the scenes thing here. Look at this drop off right here by the river. So Nancy didn't want to do that. Hey, take a look at the bend of the river. So right here's the monument that they have erected to the surveyors. They've just put this up here in 1997. There is a nice little picnic area here, but you know, unfortunately, the North American knuckleheads are already up here too. It's a species that has migrated north, and you know, they tear everything up along the way. You can see there's vandalism on the monument, which is super frustrating. Come on, people. This is a great overlook, and they tore up the benches that you can sit on, and it's just so frustrating. But you know, I'm not gonna let it spoil my view. And looking around, it's pretty neat. Just a nice place to stop. We've seen a sign that said that this was a historic spot on the highway. And it says, on this site, September 24th of 1942, soldiers of the 35th Regiment of the United States Army Corps of Engineers, working west from Fort Nelson, met the soldiers of the 340th Regiment working out of Yukon. This historic meeting marked the completion of the southern section of the Alaskan Pioneer Road, a feat achieved in under 7 months. The meeting place is now named Contact Creek. So this right here at this bridge is a historic spot. I'm glad we stopped and took a look at it. They got a nice little sign here commemorating that. So they got some other interesting things about it. I'll spare that. The estimated cost at that time was $19.7 million US dollars. So way more than that right now. But yeah, if you walk down here, they got just a little creek and just a little spot commemorating this spot. So very interesting. Whoa, we made it to the Yukon. So the highway just kind of dips through the Yukon here. Although we'll be joining back up with BC again later, I believe. But so we're out in the middle of nowhere. Stopped at this little at Contact Creek. There's a gas station here, and so you're not gonna believe what I found. Let me take you over here. I want to show you this. Look at, I found this old Astrovan out in the woods here next to this. Look, there's like an abandoned house here, and at Contact Creek, this Astrovan. I gotta look at this and see. Yeah, it's an Astro. It's red, and yeah, honestly, it looks like a tree fell on it at one time. But look, Nancy's gonna die when she sees this video and sees I found an Astrovan out in the woods in Alaska. But look at that. There's some possibility right there. So I better get back up here to my Astrovan. Hey, we've made it to the 60th parallel. So in Canada, this actually marks the beginning of the North Country, they would call it. I'm pretty excited to be here because, as you know, I'm on my way up to the Arctic Circle. But they got something interesting inside here I want to take you in and show you. This is, you are now north of 60. In Canada, the lands north of the 60th parallel make up more than 40% of the country's total area. These lands have captured the popular imagination with rich culture, rugged beauty, and self-sufficient peoples. A circle of latitude is an imaginary east-west line that runs around the circumference of the Earth. Circles of latitude are known as parallels because they are parallel to each other. These parallels are approximately 110 kilometers apart, although the distance varies as the Earth is an elliptical shape. So here you can see, if you were on the 60th parallel, it would pass through Oslo, Norway, or Helsinki, Finland. Goes through Russia, the Kenai Peninsula in Alaska, and the Shetland Islands. So pretty interesting spot. So, you know, I just had to stop here for a minute and look at they talk about all the trading posts that were here, and you can see the journey here to Watson Lake where we're at right now. We came down from the Hwy-Liard River hot springs, and you know, we're all the way right here just outside of Watson Lake at the 60th parallel. So pretty interesting spot. I'm really just having a great time. We made it to Watson Lake. So this is the downtown RV park at Watson Lake. It's a parking lot. It's not really much of a campground, but I do got to say that, you know, they have water and they have sewer and they have electric, and it's within walking distance to the grocery store and to everything. So we went ahead and pulled the plug on this and did it. I think it was $48 or $43 American, I think. So I don't know, I had to do some converting there, but I think it was about $42, $43, something like that. So a little pricey over the Providence parks that we've been staying at. I think down at Hwy-Liard we spent $23, I think it was. So a little bit more expensive, but they have laundry, bathrooms, and although the laundry and the bathrooms are dated, they were very clean. So we're gonna stay here just for one day. Signpost Forest is up the road there, big tourist trap. And then the Northern Lights Center is here, so we want to check that out. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take Herky for a walk, and we'll look around.
Well, the bathrooms are nice and clean and very nice shower facilities. So it's a plus here.
There you have it, the rating from Miss Nancy. So I think it passes. So, well, we'll stay.
We just went into the A-liner to get a few supplies. Not very many, because like a pound of bacon was $10. A 12-pack of Coke was $10. So we just got the bare necessities, and hopefully we can stock up
I'm not
later.
sure the prices are going to get much better, but we are really remote right now, so we're going to hold off on buying some bigger ticket items. But the good thing is let me show you here. Turn the camera around. So right there is the RV park where we're at, and the Super Liner, the Super A Foods is right here. And I mean, there's not much in this town, but if you look right over there is the Northern Lights Center. That's something we want to check out.
Way over there is the sign.
Yeah,
forest.
and then if you look here, kind of through there is the sign forest. So yeah, there's not much here. What do you think about this town, hon?
It's small, but it's a place to hold up, be warm, take a nice shower, because we haven't in a few days. We have been in the hot springs, but still. And we have a load of laundry to do, so we're gonna get to it.
And you can see there's a lake right there. I don't know if we're gonna go down there because it's a little chilly. So, all right, we're gonna walk back down to the RV park and put our groceries away. The glamorous life of living on the road. We're having lunch, dinner / I don't know what time it is.
Well, it's gonna be your dinner, and you can have a snack later.
We just eat when we're hungry, and that's about it. We don't really. You're all messed up on time up here because it doesn't get dark till 11 o'clock, and our body clocks are on Eastern time, so we kind of just eat when we feel like it. Nancy's in the van here. She's cooking up some stuff for me. We just got some chicken we warmed up, and we had salads. And what did you have? Chicken too. So anyway, here we are on our RV lot, parking lot type of campground, but we're doing all right.
You know, when you see pictures of this place, you don't realize just how big it is. I mean, you know, you see just like a little bit, but then you get down in here and it's really big. It was started by a homesick GI back in the 40s from Danville, Illinois, which is right across the border from where we live. So exciting. So anyway, and there's a picture in the visitor center of him and his wife who came back to visit. So let's look around. Planning for our trip, we watched all of Less Junk, More Journeys trip to Alaska. And look right here, we have found their sign.
Okay, so I've been in there editing videos. It's 10:30 at night, and I'm getting ready to go to bed. But I had to take you out here and show you this. That it's 10:30, soon to be 11 o'clock, and It's still daylight outside. I'm trying to talk softly, not to wake the other campers, but it's so hard to get used to this daylight. But I want to show you something. There's a unique camper here on this lot, and look at this. See, look at this boat. So this guy is actually camping in his boat here on the parking lot. So it makes for a unique thing. I'm sure it's not his normal camper, but he's actually using his boat. So as you can see, it's kind of a parking lot, but everybody's turned in and going to bed here. It's pretty quiet. So I'm going to turn in and do the same thing. We'll see you in the morning.
We have one more thing to do here before we can hit the road, and that is add our sign to all of this chaos.
We want to come back early in the morning when there wasn't that many people here and it's a little brisk. Let's get down there and get our job done.
Okay, we're headed to put our sign up, and we're going to go to this bridge because it's easier to tell people, hey, our sign's on the bridge, not, hey, our sign's on a pole, because have you seen all the poles? Come on. Right here?
Yeah. Okay, you know we had to do this. So right here is Less Junk, More Journey, the YouTube channel's plaque on the bridge. And I don't know if it's too tacky or not, but we can put ours right next to theirs. So since we like their channel and we used a lot of their stuff to plan our trip, we thought we'd put ours right next to theirs. So here we go. How about that? The Hanging with Herky crew is right next to the Less Junk, More Journey crew. All right, that was fun.
Okay, that was so much fun. So now we have looked around, we've put our sticker on the pole, we've put our sign on the bridge. It's time now to head on down the road.
Hey, we forgot to mention there's a really nice visitor center there. I'll try to put some clips in. Unfortunately, they're playing background music in there, and we weren't able to do any recording there.
Good movie.
The movie's good,
Yeah.
where it tells you all about the Alaskan highway
Right.
and the significance of the area and the signpost forest and everything. So sorry we couldn't show you much of that. But okay, it's time to get back on the road. We'll see you again next Sunday.
Bye now.